This video covers how to use the TI-84 Plus for two variable statistics. We have data for the variables x and y, as seen on the screen. The first thing we will need to do is turn on the calculator, and then we will need to press the Stat button to get into the statistics functions. Now we can see options of edit, calc, and tests. We're going to deal with edit because we need to put in our data. It already has highlighted edit as number 1, so we just need to press enter to get a table that we can enter our data into. So we now enter our data just by pressing the numbers and followed by enter. And as we continue to do that, we can enter all of the data values for the first variable, in this case x. Once we have entered all the x values, then we can use the right arrow button, and that'll put us into the next column ready to enter all the y values. We can now enter the y values in the same way, just entering the numbers followed by the enter button. And we can do that for all of the y values. Once we have entered all the y values, we can press the Stat button again, and that'll get us back to that main menu. Now we're going to use the arrow keys to move around. We're going to use the right arrow to move us over to calc, and the down arrow to move down to two variable statistics. We'll press enter to tell it that's what we want to do. The TI-84 Plus displays that on the screen, and we have to hit enter again to tell it that we actually want it to perform that function. Now we can see that it shows us the variables for two variable statistics. Let's move this over and get where we can see what the actual values are, and we can compare as we go through. You can see x bar and the sum of x squared, s sub x, sigma sub x, n. And we can use the arrow keys to scroll up and down through this list of variables. Continuing on, y bar, sum of y squared, s sub y, sigma sub y, sum of xy, and then we have the min and max values for x and y also. At this point, we can press the Stat button again. It'll take us back to that same menu. This time, we'll go back over to calc, and then we'll go down to lin reg for linear regression and hit enter. And again, it displays on the screen. We need to hit enter again so it will display the results, and you can see y equals ax plus b, where a is the slope and b is the intercept, and those values are there. Press the Stat button again. Now we're going to go over to tests so that we can find our correlation coefficient. We're going to down arrow all the way down to lin reg t-test. That's for linear regression t-test. Press enter, and it wants to know where the variables are. We're going to scroll down to calculate and hit enter, and then it is going to give us the results, and we can see that we've got a and b there, s and r squared, and that bottom one is r. There's our correlation coefficient. Now that we have found these things, we can hit the clear button to clear our screen. And we can feel free to turn off the calculator. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that it was helpful. Enjoy the rest of your day.